Good afternoon and happy Friday. Licensed mental health clinician and certified end of life doula Ami Clark here. How are you all doing today? So, usually when I make these videos, it's about self care, right? Because I like the weekends to be my Fridays and weekends to be about self care. And today I'm going to give an example of poor self care, and that would be me. So, so basically, this is about setting boundaries when it comes to your self care. A good example today, I was checking my Instagram comments and I had responded to someone regarding this ad that keeps popping up about this sexual predator who happened to be a doctor. And it's the same mugshot over and over again. I'm sure some of you have seen it. And someone had stated on there, it was just a very vile thing that I'm not going to repeat, where I just replied with WTF. So my first mistake was that I should have never replied. Okay. Because after that, I get comments from this person I noticed today. It was basically very offensive, trolling type of comments that I actually replied to, not in the trolling way, but in a more therapeutic approach way, without realizing that I should not have been answering this person at all. And what they're saying makes absolutely no sense. And basically, I should have just deleted the comment. I tend to get rather triggered easily myself, I'm not going to lie, when it comes to something like being accused of something I didn't do or I'm not doing. And that is what this person was saying. And I forget that, people do this because they want to get a rise. And it also states that that person may have been going through something and they were triggered and they just felt like going after whoever it was, which happened to be me. I decided, this wasn't worth it, because honestly, the last thing they said is they made a threat, and I decided to report this threat. And it wasn't some stupid, threat. It was literally a threat. Basically they're going to track me down or whatever. And many trolls say that, but this is my business account, and I don't want people to see that on my business account. My business account is advertising my services in a practice called Therapy Connection. I'm not here to argue with a troll. I will just delete the people. It has nothing to do with what I'm trying to accomplish here. And that was a lesson for me today, and a reminder that it's not very self-caring to engage with someone who is obviously looking for a rise in someone in a toxic way. So that is the lesson for today. When you have a self-care plan, which my self-care plan usually every day, if it's sunny enough and warm and the weather is nice and I have time, I sit outside on the lounge chair, in the backyard, and I enjoy my time outside while I'm marketing myself on here. Set a strong boundary to keep that peace. And that was a good reminder for me to do that too. So self-care and setting strict and healthy boundaries are important, because your peace is valid. Have a great weekend, everyone.